video, I covered the first 2 chapters of the Teen Titans Go! Night Begins to Shine special, as well as went over why I don't review Teen Titans Go! That much, and more than likely won't again once this video is done. And yes, for the record, that includes the movie. Please don't ask me about the movie. I have no intentions of reviewing it or watching it.
No matter how bad it stinks.
So let's end my Teen Titans Go! Reviews today and talk about chapters 3 and 4 of this special. Starting with chapter 3, Playing Hard to Get. The episode starts with Beast Boy showing back up at Titan's Tower, and the other Titans are actually happy he's back, which, yeah, like in chapter 2, it is kind of nice seeing some level of care from these usual sociopaths. And not only that, they also managed to make me chuckle at their opening joke.
I found myself at Tri-State Auto Repair.
That's cool, I guess.
But just one chuckle, and that's because it was such a bizarre statement that it kinda caught me off guard. And Beast Boy reveals he also found R from BER. And what makes him believe that this is R? Well, he has long hair. I mean, come on, you can't really argue with that. And Billy reveals he needs the Titans' help finding the rest of the band. Sounds easy, right? Wrong! Explain it to them, Billy Boy.
These guys are ghosts, man. Phantoms. If they don't want to be found, they won't be.
Well, I guess we know what the rest of this chapter is gonna be. 10 straight, heart-pounding minutes of searching for these band members. Maybe Carl Burnett is a Shaolin monk now and he teaches the Titans about self-discipline. Maybe Franklin and Nia's living out in the jungle and teaches the Titans to be better fighters. God, just imagine that. A life-changing chapter. Something that could really turn the show around. And all with a little bit of dedicated writing as the characters search long and hard for these band members.
Found them!
You did?
Yeah, the internet makes it really easy to find people.
Ah. Well, hey, maybe these guys had some life-changing experiences with some amazing lessons they can still teach the Titan.
Frank, Carl, so many years have gone by. Tell me about all the things you saw.
Nah, nothing special.
I saw some things. They weren't that interesting.
You know, it's my fault. I actually went into this expecting this show, yes, this show, to go 4 straight episodes without any lazy writing, but that's a fruitless endeavor if I'm being honest. Anyway, Burnett and Nia revealed they swore an oath to never play the song again, until... Listen to this. Stop me if you've heard this before. The prophecy is fulfilled.
When the night shines no more, and the glory of the land has fallen, only then will the song be heard again.
Oh, look at you trying to be all deep all of a sudden. Yeah, you had that chance earlier, damn you. Well, the band reveals that they can only get the Titans back into the other dimension if they come up with the song that's as good as The Night Begins to Shine.
Well, good luck with that.
And after some very forced help from the Titans, they come up with such a song. Now, while I wouldn't say this is as good as The Night Begins to Shine, it is still a good song. And once again, the animation around it is the saving grace here. They really add a lot of power to this song, and yeah, it's a really fun watch. The dragon confronts the band and the Titans, and apparently he has minions now. Dude, do you really need minions? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have another tactic that might be a little more effective? But actually, there is a reason he doesn't teleport the band away. He actually needs them so he can rule over the universe again. So he locks them up with Cyborg.
BER. You're real. I can't believe it.
I didn't even know that was in question. The dragon finally puts his plan into action and uses a magical keyboard to suck the essence of the song out of BER, and then suck the remaining essence out of Cyborg, resulting in, what else? A remix of the song. And once again, this is awesome, but it seems like these are the only things really keeping this episode afloat. It's really the only thing I've been praising this whole review. In fact, come to think about it, that was really the only thing I praised about 40%, 20%. I'm starting to think I might have been blinded by the awesome animation of that episode now. Well, anyway, Cyborg uses, I guess, the power of music to shoot a beam out of his chest. Yet another 40%, 20% callback. And Fall Out Boy!
Talk till dawn. Why am I singing that?
And okay, I'm gonna be frank here. I'm actually stunned they're gonna do something with these cameos now. I really expected them to only have these cameos in for fan service for the first chapter, and that'd be it. But I'm sure this episode is really about to make me eat my words.
When we're dancing, the night begins to shine.
Well, hey, a Fall Out Boy cover is a good start, that's for sure. What's next?
In a conversation, playing hard to get.
What the?
I can't understand.
Oh god, yeah, my neck's broken. Yeah, I just screamed so hard my neck snapped. Isn't that lovely? I mean, I had a feeling this show would do that to me one day, but I didn't expect that from this episode. Thanks a lot, you assholes. Anyway, that was Chapter 3, Playing Hard to Get, and it's the worst chapter so far from this special. Okay, that's kinda harsh. It's actually the least good from this special so far. Kinda like Chapter 1, it's worth at least one watch, but it's not as tolerable as Chapter 1 was. It's one of those episodes where the beginning sucks, and the end... Enough said, but the middle is actually pretty decent. I mean, for Teen Titans Go anyway. But let's finally wrap up this review with Chapter 4, The Night Begins to Shine. The episode opens with the celebrity cameos being teleported to the dimension, and we actually get some pretty badass transformation scenes with them. CeeLo turns into a cyborg version of the polar bear from those Coca-Cola commercials, but a badass cyborg version of that polar bear. The scene is also accompanied by a really nice sounding CeeLo remix of The Night Begins to Shine, and some really fun fight scenes. And that's followed up by an equally awesome scene with Fall Out Boy. I dare even say this scene is slightly more badass than CeeLo's scene.
Fall Out Boy!
That is just adrenaline charging. And their cover is also freaking amazing. Seriously, good on you for actually getting the most out of your cameos. And as was foreshadowed in Chapter 1, actually, I don't even think foreshadowed is the right word. It's more like, as was revealed was gonna happen in Chapter 1, Fall Out Boy turns into Fall Out Bot. Damn, what a name! They must have saved their best creativity for that. But this is a really fun scene too. Honestly, I think since the Transformers cartoon came out, us cartoon viewers have since been conditioned to love watching giant robots fight. Hey, if you can come up with a better reason these things gross billions of dollars, I'd love to hear it. But unfortunately, there is a dilemma here. See, the episode's only been on for 3.5 minutes. So to pad out the remaining several, the dragon needs to get the upper hand. And like a real gentleman, he waited until the episode got a nice amount of action in before playing his trump card, kinda like he did in Chapter 1. So, because the dragon sucked the song out of the cameos, BER attempts to save the day again with, well, what's also a really nice song.
See the world while you're young and beautiful. Come with me, build a dream. Life is here for us to seize, feeling new.
But I gotta ask a serious question here. Titans, why are you here? Anyone else notice the Titans haven't done a damn thing since they showed up? It's been all BER, the cameos, and Cyborg. The Titans are as useful as this rock here. Anyway, BER's song summons the giant robot from the album cover.
The prophecy.
Wait, was that foretold in the prophecy? Well, I guess since the robot appeared during the prophecy being told, it counts. Anyway, the robot, whose name is Sweet by the way,
Oh, fuck! Sweet!
gets into yet another awesome fight sequence with the dragon as BER's song Rise Up plays. And Sweet ends up crippling the dragon, giving Cyborg, that is so beautiful, the opportunity to finally do win the dragon. You know, it just hit me. This whole special is almost nothing but a series of animated music videos. Which, I guess to be fair, that was kind of what 40%, 20% was. So, at least they are pretty talented at something, I guess.
We defeated the dragon. But the world.
Yeah, I know, it looks even more badass. I mean, I get this dragon was a villain, but he was quite the album cover designer. Oh, but of course, BER restores the world by playing the original Night Begins to Shine. I guess that's what the Titans were here for, so they could dance to the song. Or maybe it was actually for more out-of-nowhere romance shots with Beast Boy and Raven. So BER reveals they're gonna stay in this world they created, and Cyborg and the Titans leave while... Wait, listen. Is that Puffy Amiyumi singing a remix of this song now? Good God, they really knew what they were doing with these cameos. So, that was the Night Begins to Shine special episode. And, was it as good as advertised? Well, yes and no. As expected, it had some really entertaining moments. Like, moments I could rewatch over and over again and never get sick of. But, it also had moments that were so cringe-inducing that... yeah. But, honestly, what more would you expect? It's a 4-episode special from Teen Titans Go. I'd probably die of shock if they managed to make a 4-part episode that didn't make you groan a few times. Overall, this special is worth watching for the animation, the backstory, the fight scenes, and the remixes. Everything else is, well, typical Teen Titans Go. But one thing I want to address with episodes like this is that, well, every now and then they're actually a nice thing to watch. It's 45 minutes that mostly focus on animation and fun scenes, with some nice music, and focus very little on actual story. And while I am a story-driven guy, I can enjoy an episode that isn't focused on the story, so long as it does what it is focused on fairly well. And I would say this one does that. If you're looking for something that's very deep and thought-provoking and has great character development, actually, if you are looking for that, I don't even know why you'd be looking at a show like this. It's one of those shows you really can't go into with those kind of expectations, because you're just setting yourself up to be angry. In fact, let that be a word of advice for any of you who are gonna see the movie. Oh, trust me, I know so many of you already hate it, yet are still gonna see it just to rip it apart. But if you do see this movie, go in with the lowest of expectations, because I fail to see how 80 minutes of Teen Titans Go is gonna manage to stay consistently entertaining to anyone who hates its humor. Even this special couldn't handle the 45-minute runtime, and resorted to using a ton of filler and cringe-inducing jokes, and stretching jokes out till they break, only to stretch them again. But, like I said, even with all of that, I did find myself enjoying parts of this special. Hell, chapters 2 and 4 I can actually see myself rewatching in the near future. It is easily one of the best episodes Teen Titans Go has made, in my opinion. And it seems to have something that would appeal to the casual Teen Titans Go fan, and people who are just fans of 40%, 20%. It's an interesting mixed bag, and it's a decent episode to end my Teen Titans Go reviews with. Thank you all for watching. Song, do your thing.